Hello YouTube, this is Nate252 aka Today's Married Gamer, and I am here with my awesome spaceship Austephiles. I don't know, I think it looks pretty cool. But looks isn't its purpose. Its purpose is to hopefully start a space station. The space station piece is this middle part, and I was too worried I didn't know anything about space stations in this game at all, so I actually used a pre-loaded space station core, which is pretty much everything from here to here. All the rest I created, and everything else on the space station that I'll add on later on, I will also create. I just wanted to get the most important part settled and perfect. This is actually Mark II, if you noticed. Mark I wasn't working out so great. Well, that escalated quickly. Okay, I'm about ready for launch. I think I have everything situated. If everything goes as planned, this will be the beginning of my space station here. I don't really have a planned orbit or anything. I'm just gonna shoot for the stars, not so literally, and see what kind of an orbit I can achieve, and I guess go from there. Oh, my pilots are actually in this thing, so I'm gonna have to, once I'm out there, I'm gonna have to get out and actually get in this one if I want them to return home safely, which is my goal, just for fun. Begin. As you can see, this is a really slow ascent, but anything will help just to get this big. It's really heavy, so anything will help to get this guy off the ground. Okay. Also, you can notice here that instead of having it on the top and like pushing it up, I'm actually kind of pulling the space station part up. Hopefully these guys will get me high enough where I can get into a lower atmosphere, and then this little tank and this propellant here should be able to push the space station the rest of the way. Or that's my hopes anyway. I get all my information on this game I get 90% of it through trial and error. For things I'm just really unsure on, I look up on YouTube. Okay. That actually wasn't supposed to happen. It actually took the docking piece with it. That's my spaceship. My guys are in here, but they're getting home in that. So I'm gonna restart. Let's see if I can get one of these guys home safely. Let's see if it's too late. Where'd the ship go? Okay, there it is. Go, little men, go! This is for your life. Oh crap! Oh crap! It's fallen. It's fallen. Hurry! Yeah, right there. That's where you need to get beat. Right there. Grab on. Nope. Yeah. Oh, I think he's knocked out or something. There we go. Okay, he's good now. Nip. Yeah, he's okay, I added in a little bit of reinforcing where it broke off last time. I changed the whatever this is called, the coupling braking thingy, and I actually added these RCS rockets, which I completely forgot about. I had the fuel but not the rockets, and those will be necessary. Okay, so I didn't actually do anything about this engine hitting my fuel tank down here or anything. I'm just gonna hope that doesn't happen again. I did add more parachutes though, because I was able to get a guy in here as the craft was falling, go back to the observatory, switch to this craft, because I had to do that because I was stuck on this one. I deployed all the parachutes and even had some thrust going in it. When it hit, it still exploded. So I added 4 more parachutes, because I really want to get these two guys home if they're the ones that make the space station. Because that's a good achievement, getting the space station out there. Okay, let's go. Okay, as these are about to exhaust, I'm gonna lower it considerably. Hopefully that will prevent them from crashing into my stuff. No, the exact same thing happened. It just barely nicked it and destroyed the whole fuel canister. Freaking F. Well, these guys are screwed. Okay, what I'm gonna try different this time is I'm gonna let them exhaust. I hope that didn't break. I am actually not entirely sure. That might have broken. I guess it didn't. And then I'm going to launch this one at full blast and see if I can rocket through there before anything bad happens. Let's go! Yes! Sucker! Haha! Okay, wait, okay, stop. I need to start doing an orbit here. Let's start going that way. Okay, I have good news and bad news. The bad news is I ran out of fuel before I could reach orbit. The good news is that big tank on the side didn't blow up my fuel tank, and I made it further. I don't want to make a Mark III. I feel like I know there's a better model. I know I could make a better ship, but I don't want to. I want to make it with this ship. I like this one. I don't even understand what happened there. My rocket just flew off without the rest of my ship. There was an explosion. I guess I don't want to argue. Whatever. Happened again. Fine. Mark III. Fine. Okay, I actually want to give Mark II one more try. I added a lot more supports. If this works, great. I'm just actually a little worried. Some of these are supporting areas that should break off later, so hopefully they break okay. Well, here's where we'll see if the supports are going to do anything. This has been wobbling a lot. I'm hoping... Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Minimum wobbling. Like it's just barely moving at all. That's exactly what I wanted. I added more supports here. I added some here, and then 4 down here. So that was the biggest wobble, was this thing flying back and forth. Oh, it's too late. It's too late. Okay, it's not too late. I just didn't get my full thrust that I usually get. Okay, I messed up. I messed up by letting those rockets go too low. I messed everything up. I'm gonna give it one more try. You little whore. Okay, so far so good. Hopefully orbiting will work out well. I really need to raise this. I'm not exactly sure how. I know how to round it out once I'm there. I still have my guys from before. I think that this just doesn't have enough thrust. I think that might be the issue. And I ran out of fuel. I got a little closer, but yeah, okay. This obviously just this model isn't gonna work. I'm gonna actually scrap this whole model and start completely over again. It's a shame. I liked Ostephiles, but he was a failed experiment. Okay, here goes the first test of the Yates Space Station Mark I. Oh my goodness! It's just... Wow! That was a mess. Look at that thing. Okay, I did some patchwork. Let's try this again. I hope I got the sequence here correct too. Well, something... I can't quite put my finger on it. But something wrong happened. Maybe I can save my crew members by deploying my parachutes manually. Nope. Mark 4. No. Okay, here comes the second break off. Works smoothly enough. I just don't think this is going to get me to high enough orbit. Very close with my fuel here. So this is actually the height of the orbit of my other ship. So let's see. Ah, dang. That's definitely my best run so far. This has been tough. One thing I've learned in this game is freaking... I think I know what I'm doing for a minute, and then I just don't. But, I mean, this is... I don't know about you guys, maybe I'm just stupid, but this is a hard game to learn without, you know, really reading into it. Okay, so here I'm actually going to test. I was able to get my guys out of the space station and into the landing pod here to get back home. And I have tiny little... solid fuel boosters in there that I am gonna see if that will be enough. Now I actually will just land back on the planet without the boosters, but I want to see if the boosters will help me increase that chance, increase the distance. Let's see what happens. Okay, here we go. I mean, that seems like a really insignificant thing, but look how fast I'm actually falling now. Okay, well that run actually learned some important things. One is that I have all my parachutes on this part. It just ripped, when I deployed the parachutes, it just ripped this top piece off. So, and the can with the people inside it perished. So, first of all, I need all my parachutes on the actual can. Maybe if those are just on there, then this one will be enough. That one will be okay on the top. That was rather smooth, actually. What? That wouldn't have happened. That is a glitch. All I was doing was speeding up time so it would go by faster. and it acted as if I was giving it a speed boost, so it cut my ship in half. It wouldn't have done that. Yates Space Station, Mark 6 test. I messed up. So as you can see, I've made some somewhat complicated and drastic changes with the Mark 7. Oh, and I forgot to put the supports holding it up. Funny. Well, let's just start off here. So I actually have... Okay, so it looks like these fuel tanks are out, so I'm gonna punch them. Next ones. Now I'm purely running off of these last 12 tanks. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna make it. I'm just gonna onboard this one. But I have an idea. So it was neat that that fuel thing actually worked. I think I can use that. I want to test out some different ways of utilizing that fuel drainage in some other flights. Now I'm just going to try... no, it's not what I want. Now I'm just going to try adding engines on these. Let's see how that works. Okay, Mark 8. This should be interesting. Almost liquid fuel rockets I've had going on. I should have put structures. Should have maybe from here to here or something. A little wobbly. Okay, my fuel and my secondary rockets here is about to go out. Now I'm back to the old 4 rockets. This was really close. I was really close to getting rid. About to run out of fuel. Might as well break. Oh, look at that. I would have, if I would have just been able to, if I would have had a little more fuel, I would have made it. Dang it. So close. Haha! I had a safe landing though. I was able to get out into the other pod again, and I actually had a safe landing this time. Woot! Yates Space Station Mark 9 test. The idea is to have all engines fire all at once. Check my status here. Okay, Yates Space Station Mark 10. If this doesn't work, I'm going to do a little research and figure out what is going on, because there has to be a more efficient method than just adding so many freaking rockets onto this. But let's see how this does first. Now I'm going to wait till I get closer to the peak here, then I'm going to hit it going horizontally. So I'll start maneuvering this bad boy. So much rocket I'm not used to having this much rocket at this stage in orbit. It's usually much thinner. Okay, just about now is when I'm gonna punch all the rockets again. I don't think it's gonna be enough. I don't think it's gonna be enough. It's gonna be just short. Hey, look, there's my spaceship. I wonder if I can see it from this far. No, wait, that's really far. Dang it, my engines just died and look how close. Well, adding more engines seems to help. I know I promised Mark 10 would be the last, but I had to make Mark 11. I just needed to try something. Now, I just made an orbit around the Earth. Unfortunately, it is very, very close to the atmosphere. I don't have any more. I don't have any more thrust. Otherwise, I don't have any more fuel. I just ran out. Well, I guess there's no harm in dumping the space station here and seeing if it's a good orbit. I mean, it could always come back up with a lighter load and nudge it into a more circular orbit. So, I guess this is it. This is where we're getting out. Cool. Let's unpack. Anything else? I think we're good. I'm gonna take one guy home. One guy can man the space station, right? He looks scared. He can try to go home. Okay, here we go. That was easy enough. Now we'll do the final detachment. And there we go. My space station's officially out. I have a guy manning it, and it's out here. Oh crap, that's not gonna hit my space station, is it? Okay, good. Just gonna pass it. It's more like a satellite than a space station. That's cool that the solar panels automatically follow the sun. So I definitely need to bring more parts up here to make this thing cooler, but challenge completed as far as I'm concerned. It will be a problem if this orbit isn't stable, but I'm challenge complete. Woot. Now let's see if we can fly that guy back to safety. Okay. There's my space station. Bye. Okay, now hopefully that will give us enough momentum to... Is that going to be enough? This blue line is the... It looks like I actually have an orbit, but it is in the atmosphere. I don't know, that might be enough to get in. Let's see if we can find out. If I can get this one guy home, it will be double mission successful. Yay! I did it! We made it! We're out. Woot. Congratulations! Everything's been completed. Although I'm still worried about the space station's Well, that is the space station right there, and it doesn't look like it's actually... Doesn't look like the orbit is actually getting any smaller. Yeah, I actually think it might be okay, but I want to get into a ship and see if I can't redock, and I could give it some more things, and I can boost it if I bring enough fuel to hopefully fix how close it is. That should be interesting. Okay, thanks for watching. This was an interesting episode. It was, I don't know, weird. I played a lot, and there was a lot of trial and error. But if it's interesting, keep watching, and I'll see you guys next time.